Hey guys, we are not spraying or gluing down any kind of lace today. We are using our own parting space with a V-part unit from Klaiyi hair, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are getting into a V-part unit from Klaiyi hair, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is going to be a Kinky Straight V-part unit, and it is upgraded, so we're going to see all those upgraded features. I just love when units come in these little totes like this. It's so cute and so convenient and easy to store. All right, so here is the box. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. I have not opened this up whatsoever. So of course we have the unit, and this one is 24 inches. So I'll show you this in just a moment, but let's see everything else that came along with the unit. All right, so we have a satin bag with the brand logo on it, and this is to help store your unit. We also have a little edge brush, a pack of HD wig caps, and an elastic band with the brand name on it. And this one has the Velcro on the back, but I won't be utilizing this because we are not melting any kind of lace today. All right, so here is the unit. As you can see, it is a V-part unit. Let me show you the construction. So we do have two combs in the front. We have the adjustable elastic band in the inside. We also have a comb right here in the back, as well as a silicone strip in the back of the unit. And then the cap is super duper stretchy. And best part of all, we do have a drawstring right here in the back. So around the parting space, we have combs here instead of the comb clips, and then the comb clips right behind it. So this should be a lot more comfortable with this construction. So I'm really looking forward to installing. So first things first, we need to go ahead and cut this little piece here, this little piece of fabric, because we do not need it. All right, so I have my shears here, and I'm just gonna cut right there and right here. Just make sure that you're not cutting any of that hair. Okay, so now we have this little piece off. We are working with a true V-part unit. Okay, so as far as what I did to prep my hair, so I washed and blow dried it yesterday and just kind of prepped it last night. So I did go ahead and just put a leave out here, and I kind of eyeballed it. I kind of knew how much I was going to leave out. So here is my leave out, and the rest of my hair is just braided back. I have 6 braids to the back. And so all I am going to do right now is just put a wig cap just on the back half of my head, as so. So just like that. For my V parts and my like headband units, I always end up taking out the elastic band because it's just extra bulkage that I feel I do not need, but it's just personal preference. Wear your units the way that is comfortable for you. Okay, so I have that taken out, and we are going to just work with that drawstring with adjusting. So I am going to pop open these clips, these 2 back clips around the parting space, and just move my leave out towards the middle so it's out of the way. Okay, so with V parts, how I like to install is I start in the front and work my way back. So I'm going to start by putting in that comb clip and snapping shut, and then putting in this additional comb right here in the front, and then same thing on the other side. So comb clip, snap shut, and then that comb. Okay, and then now these front combs in the front of my hair. All right, and same thing on this side. All right, now pulling the unit down in the back, and I am going to install this back comb in the back of my hair. So now I can go ahead and pull on this drawstring and lock it into place with this little lock. And now I'm going to tuck the ends of that drawstring under the unit right here in the back. Easy peasy. feel like V-part units, anybody can install a V-part unit. Now I will say that this unit does have the traditional ear tabs. So they're like sitting on top of my ears. Okay. No C-shaped ear tabs with this unit, but here is the hair all pulled up to the front. I don't even think I gave you all a close-up of this texture, but here it is. Again, it is a Kinky Straight texture. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I love a Kinky Straight unit because it mimics like blown out natural hair. So pretty. With these ear tabs, I am going to flip them up because they are bothering me just a little bit. Okay, so that's so much better. All right, so with my leave out, I am just going to part it right down the middle. I probably need one of my rat tooth combs to make it a little better. Yeah, let me go grab a rat tooth comb because this is not working out with a rake. Okay. All right, so super duper lengthy, comes down to my waist, which is really, really nice on this unit. Let me turn it around so I can show you all the back. So side, back, back comes down to the bottom of my waist, top of my butt. Super long, again, 24 inches. Here is the other side. And the front again. So if you wanted to leave the texture as is, then go for it. Like, it's so pretty. Let me kind of try to blend my leave out. So my hair is cut shorter, and then it also is jet black. So this unit is in a natural black color. So yes. All right, so here is the texture. Here's a close-up of this parting. So it's just my own parting space. No lace whatsoever, no glue, no nothing. Loves that. So let me go ahead and pull up the specs and then we will flat iron this out. So this unit again was sent to me from Klaiyi Hair. It is their new Easicontour Kinky Straight V-part unit. And it has that invisible drawstring. So this unit can be purchased in 150% or 180% density. Also, they do sell the Kinky Straight texture as well, which is really, really nice. They have lengths ranging from 14 inches all the way up to 24 inches. And again, this is 24 inches. 24 inches. So I'm not sure the density. If I had to guess, I would say 180% density, but with Kinky Straight texture, the texture is so full, this very well could be 150%. So I'm gonna give you the price on both. So 150% with 24 inches Kinky Straight, you're looking at $212.38. For the 180% density, it is $229.40. So not too much of a difference with the density. So just get the 180% density. Natural black color, Kinky Straight, 100% virgin hair, Easicontour. Yeah, those are the specs. I am really loving the way that it is looking just in its natural state. So I did not wash or co-wash or anything with this unit. This is just straight out of the box. You all saw that I just opened the box. I had not even seen this unit. So I probably will be going back in and just dyeing it a jet black color, but very, very pretty. Very pretty unit. And again, I had to flip it up because it was resting on my ears, so that's why my ears are poking out like that. But let's go ahead and grab the flat iron and flatten this unit out. All right, so I went ahead and flat ironed this side, and here is what it is looking like. Just blend it right in. Look at my leave out. It looks so good. And even though I applied some heat, as you can see, it still has texture. there is still texture. Let me scoot back, and brings it down just a little bit longer in length. So love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron the other side off camera, and then I will be back to give my final thoughts. All right guys, so here is the final look. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot back so you can see the entire length. So here it is, again, comes all the way down to my waist. Lovely, we love that. Okay, so here is the parting space. Now I didn't want to straighten out too much because I still wanted to blend in with the texture of this unit, this Kinky Straight unit, and I did not apply any kind of edge control or anything. I just feel like with a Kinky Straight unit, it's just giving super duper natural, and wanted to leave it as is. So I'm also going to turn around so I can show you the back. So this is the side, flip back for you. Side, and again the length, and then here is the back. The hair is so extremely soft and flowy and just natural looking. It has a lower luster because of the texture. It's just very pretty. Mimics blown out natural hair, and then when it's straightened, it's like a silk press. So very pretty. I will say that the unit is very comfortable. So with these combs right here, instead of the comb clips, is really nice because it's not like pulling on my edges. So I love that. We have that drawstring in the back. So I love a drawstring. I love a unit with a drawstring because it's just going to shape the unit to my head. And I feel like it's so good for any shape head shape. I feel like it's so good for any shape of head and head size. So the drawstring, yes, it's very much so a positive. Love that. Trying to think if there's anything else about this unit. So I did not leave any of my edges out, just, you know, the bare minimum edges, but not like a hairline. I did not leave out hair. Everything is braided back and still looks very natural and beautiful. It's like an instant sew-in. An instant style. I love that. But again, hair is flowy and beautiful. The texture is still there, so we did not lose any texture by flat ironing it. Well, one thing that I will say is to watch how much heat you apply. So the temperature, and then how often you apply heat, because you don't want to mess up the texture of this unit. I just want to move over the hair so you can see the unit. I think I got some extra hair. Okay, so here is the unit, and then my hair on top. So you only need a sliver of amount of hair out to cover the unit. You don't need a ton, which is really nice. And I don't have like a lot of my edges out either, just, you know, what I could not braid up. And looks very natural. So love that. Now I did not curl this unit. With Kinky Straight units, it does hold a curl, but not for a lengthy amount of time. So I did not just want to curl it up just for the curls to fall. So I love the way that it looks just straight like this. Very pretty. Now down the line, I may add like a face frame to it, but as of right now, I just love the way it looks as is. Very pretty. That's it for this video. I'm gonna put everything down in the description box below. A link to Klaiyi's website, a link to this newly upgraded V-part Kinky Straight unit. And of course, if I do have any kind of promo code, I'll put that down there as well. But that concludes this gorgeous video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, send a friend, and I will see you all in the next video.